In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. The veteran kicker Graham Gano puts it on the tee. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on, ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. He's got a man, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he is out of bounds. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Ready. 70, Timberwolves. Go.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, that's pulled in by Lamb. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
19 tight. 7, 18, 5 in.
Milton going to look to throw it again. He'll be forced out right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
Get it. 60, nothing, 19.
Throwing again is Milton. That's complete to Kevontae Turpin. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready. 67 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Kevontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Damone Clark there to get him down. Brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line. the 22 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Slayton is the man in motion. Out of the gun, here's Russ. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And that just adds to the start-finish rush. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on. Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out? So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Wilson lines up in the pistol. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down. It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter. He's going to look for the home run ball. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Giants. They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Screen set up for Tracy. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss. 3rd down, here's Wilson. That's complete. Bryce Ford Wheaton. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Get out of the gun is Milton. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's brought down after after a game of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
65 count, 7 Pirates.
Throwing on second down is Milton. This is intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Penn State. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Giants first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
19. Got it.
On second down, Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and 10.
Hey, zero.
In the shotgun, Wilson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Mustang 19, 70 Timberwolves, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Open man down the field is Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
On the
34-yard line.
Warriors 70, 60 Eagles, 19 White. Buffalo 18.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That's complete to Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Let's go now.
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. Left side, caught by Lamb. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Here's a first carry to their running back.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, here's Milton. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys extend it to a 21-6 advantage. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Now, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Burrow his way forward for a couple. Dante Fowler there to make the tackle.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
14.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
In formation for the Giants.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return is not going anywhere.
At their own 45-yard line.
Cowboy 80, 60 average.
On 1st down, here's Milton. He's got it back complete to Turpin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Quick, 79 Broncos. Let's go. go now. Wrap up, 18, runner, 18,
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Dragon 60. Cut 19. Cut 20.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Mustang 19. Ready? 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lions.
Throwing again is Milton. He'll get this complete to Tolbert. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To the air once more is Milton. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Chauncey Golston. He gets in to drop him for his 1st sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Milton. Moving to his right. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Come on. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
On the give, it's Tracy. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. And good work there to get the 1st down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the 1st down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball. That's the utmost importance, and fortunately for him, in this case...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
handoff. Here comes Tracy. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Donovan is a rocket, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. And this ball be down on the other side of midfield.
They're on the 47-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 18, pioneer. Go.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Get out of the gun is Milton. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
That one good for 26 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
19, target, cut 19.
Throwing is Milton. This one is caught by Turpin. And he's in! Devontae Turpin, touchdown Cowboys. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Aubrey is good with the extra point. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. They go play action with Wilson. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Douglas. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this. It is 2nd and 6. Neighbors in motion.
14, funny. Good point.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Third down, here's Wilson. Open man, that's Slayton. 19 yards on that connection. First down, Giants.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
14. Go, 14. Check.
Wilson will throw again. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
14.
A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. The outside, caught by Neighbors. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is first and goal.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Here's the run. He's going to go backward, taken down at the 6. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
On third and goal, Wilson on the move left. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to gain 6 on the defense.
And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. The Giants will call their third and final timeout. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. He pushed this one to the right. No good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Play action.
Now, Wilson, under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Michael Parsons getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Third and long. It's Wilson. Pulled in by Tracy. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The Giants sending out their punter. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Okay, great. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready? Craft all 80.
Here's Milton now on first and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb.
It leads to second
And it'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
18, pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Throwing on second down is Milton. He's got it to Mingo. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. First and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys. First and 10 at the 12-yard
Milton
line.
going to look to throw it again. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Check. 70 Timberwolves, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Smash. Ready?
To the air once more is Milton. It is brought in the end zone. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year.
The kick is good.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of off this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Wilson. Forced out to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Deron Bland with the tackle. Neighbors in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the 1st.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
19 Lions. 19 Cutting.
On 1st down, here's Milton. He'll drop this for Blue. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Milton. A quick slack taken by Lamb. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
At the 9-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther. Here we go. Strike. 60 action. Go.
Throwing is Milton. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Try and throw with Milton. That one taken in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now Wilson on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and set up second down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Second and 10. On second down, Russ. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10.
Spot that.
Now Russ. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Go! 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Milton. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Wilson to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get on the ball.
Four down.
On second down, here's Wilson. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds. will be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. And I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down, New York.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Israel Mukuamu.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
On second down, here's Milton. Open man down the field is Turpin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 Vikings, 19 Lions, 18 Rattlers.
Milton now to throw on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. There's that man again. Another catch. Inside the 20. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown Cowboys. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half.
Cowboys 52. Giants 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
The shotgun, Wilson. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
12. Alert, alert, alert.
Neighbors in motion. They go play action with Wilson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, Wilson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dallas. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6. But to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Got it. Quick. 190. Let's go, 4 down. 12. Start.
On 1st down, Wilson. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Israel Makamu.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
25, 25. What?
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, New York. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And he's going to get into the end zone for the 2. That'll make the score a little more respectable. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the jump. 2. 18, run. 60 vices, 60 vices. Ready.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Lions.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to 60.
Throwing again is Milton. And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys stretch things out even further.
Cowboys 73. Giants 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He'll stop in his tracks. That's the 15-yard line. Wilson lines up in the pistol. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Israel Mukuamu.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll take this forward for about 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now.
Down give on the ground. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
Milton from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That's just a brutal miss, especially on 3rd down. If he delivers a good ball, Mike, that's a completion, 1st down, and this drive is alive. And I think he just tried to be a little too perfect, and he overshoots his target. He's not there in time to reel it in. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go double count right here. Double.
On 2nd down, Russ. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Touch pass. Touch 50, touch 50.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
14. Alert. Hey.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Here's a run going left. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
From the gun, here's Milton. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
In motion, it's Robinson. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the gun, on 3rd down, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Double count right here, double count.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Let's go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys. First and 10 on the 22-yard line.
Check, hurt. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, check that.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now, and this one's good for a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
To throw again is Wilson. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
White 25. Flip, flip, flip. Sonic.
Second down throw for Jameis. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's 1st and 10. Neighbors in motion. Gronk gonna throw it again. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Neighbors in motion. To the air once more is Dart. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
To the air again goes Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's going to be incomplete. compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Unlock line! Unlock line! Let's go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
It's
Second down and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.